Welcome to this tutorial on how to use your EzeCaster Pro. The first thing we need to do is go to the StreamingVideoProvider website and log into your panel. Once logged into your panel, you will require a live stream player to be able to use and set up your EzeCaster Pro. If you don't have one already, simply click on the new live broadcast button and create one for yourself. If, like us, you already have one and you would like to set it up and use it, simply click on the Broadcast Now button, which will open the live broadcast panel for you. In the live broadcast panel, to use the EzeCaster Pro, you need to go over to the Select Source section and choose the EzeCaster Pro from it. By doing this, it will show us that we have selected the EzeCaster Pro and that it is now the active source for your video streaming. In here, we can see the current selected encoder. If you have multiple encoders, they will show up in here. And we also see the current configuration. This is the configuration that we're currently using, and these are the settings that are being applied to it. You will also see the current upload speed within here, and you can refresh it from this button. And you're also able to see recording to hard drive disk is turned on or off, and if it's connected, and also the sizes that are available, which can also be refreshed from the refresh button. To edit the configuration, simply click on the EzeCaster Settings button, which will open the EzeCaster Settings page. In the EzeCaster Settings page, we have multiple sections. In the first one, we have the name of the EzeCaster Pro, which can be changed by simply overwriting the name. We also see the status, which can be refreshed. And we also see the current connection status and which network it is connected, as well as the internal IP address. We also see any external hard drives that have been connected to it and their status, and we can also refresh and eject them from these buttons. For connected external hard drives, we also see the sizes of them and the currently available space to record onto. You can enable the record to external hard drive button from here, and also if you wish to do so, you can enable to split the recordings by hours and minutes. On the third upper section, we also get the current upload speed that has been detected, which can also be refreshed from here. We also get the total that the primary stream is taking up, and if you have enabled multi-bitrate streaming with a secondary stream and a third stream, they will also be shown here. And we also have a total bandwidth required counter down here, which will show you if all of your three are using sufficient bandwidth or will be using more than you have available. We recommend clicking the Auto Configure button. This will detect your video inputs, video outputs, and audio inputs automatically if possible and available. Once the Auto Configure has completed, you can manually override any settings that you wish to do, such as the video source, video input modes, audio connections, which streams should be enabled for single bitrate would enable one primary stream, or multiple for multi-bitrate streaming. You also get to choose the output resolution, the video bitrate, if the bitrates should be auto-adjusted, which we recommend to always leave enabled, as well as your audio codecs, your audio channels, your sample rates, and your audio bit rates, and if you wish to enable a backup server for the primary stream. Enabling multiple streams will obviously take up more bandwidth from your system. So please check and make sure that you have sufficient bandwidth available to enable multiple bitrate streaming. Once you're happy with the configuration that you've chosen, simply click on the preview button and it will open the preview player of your live stream. Here we get a quick preview. If you're happy with all of the settings and with the chosen qualities, simply close the preview down. And now you would need to save your current configuration. Normally your first configuration will always be set as default template. Save as a new template by simply clicking on the new button and saving it under a different name, such as my template. And simply click on the green button to save. This has now created the My Template setting. You can create multiple templates for multiple sites. For example, if you have a client that you like to go to all the time and you've already chosen which settings you want to use, you can create these different templates which will be useful for all these different locations and positions. You can edit the name or delete them with these simple buttons here. This is the edit button, this is the delete button. Once you're happy, simply save, which will save all of your configurations and take you back to your control panel. In the broadcast panel, we can see now once again that we have the EzeCaster Pro 1 enabled and that we're currently using the My Template configuration. Simply close this little information box. Click on the Start Encoder button to start the EzeCaster Pro. The local preview will now receive your current feed. And here you can see that all of your feed is coming through and that your camera is working fine. If you wish to send it to your live player on your website, or the one that you have given to your clients as a direct link, simply click on the Start Broadcasting button and Encoder will start sending the full feed from your encoder all the way to your clients. Once you're finished, simply click on the Stop Broadcast button to stop the live feed to your clients, and on the Stop Encoder button if you wish to stop the encoder sending it to the local preview player. And that's it. That's how simple it is to have your EzeCaster configured and up and running.